Snipers, you have to see what's happening in the cryptocurrency market today as Bitcoin is coming back down to test the $34,788 support level, where we have confluence with the weekly open and this market structural support level. If we go into the 4-hour chart and we look at how the micro timeframes are handling this retest, notice on the 4-hour that we have maintained the market structural support level, but we are below this weekly open. We have a 4-hour candle here, and we're really testing this $34,788 level right now. So we really want to monitor Bitcoin over the next few hours and see if we can get 4-hour candles back above 34,788. If that's the case, I believe that we are going to be heading towards that $38,000 level as we talked about yesterday, but this is going to be the area that we're going to see a lot of bears come in and bring pressure to Bitcoin because it shows confluence here with the 50-day moving average. And so that $38,000 level is really where I'm expecting to see Bitcoin come and test for the true ultimatum of whether or not we're going to see the reversal of this trend on a more macro basis, of course, because if we get to the 50-day moving average, that's going to be the first step that we need to take to then get to the 200-day moving average, where, as most analysts know, when you're above the 200-day moving average, things in the markets, especially for Bitcoin, are going to get a lot calmer. And so this 200-day moving average sitting in the pocket of 41,950 and 44,800, that's a place that we really want Bitcoin to get to in the next few days or into the next few weeks, maybe into next month. But right now, we're just flirting inside of this range, $34,788 and $38,000, just like we talked about yesterday. So garden variety market behavior says when there's low volume, we're just going to move sideways to a little bit higher. So that's why on the Snipers channel, we've been looking at altcoins. We'll talk about that in a second, but this is a very important test right now for Bitcoin at this market structural support, which is just below 34,788. We need to monitor these 4-hour candles. If we start to get confirmations below this support and we start to head towards that $32,000 level, that's when I start to be a lot more cautious, because at that point, the scenario that we talked about throughout last week about seeing a rush of sell pressure come in and for a potential wick down to maybe clear some longs from the initial rally. I don't know what it might be, but if we see a wick to the downside, have those buy limit orders set at 26,000, 24,000, 20,000, just in case, because we don't know what would happen if Bitcoin came below 32,000 again. We know there's a lot of volume below 30,000, so it wouldn't be a bad decision to have those buy limit orders below 30,000. I'm sure a lot of institutions are looking at those price levels. So that's what we're monitoring right now. Of course, we're midweek, so traditional markets are doing some things that we need to talk about today, like the DXY pushing to the upside. And this is going to be a big puzzle piece for the S&P 500, because with the US dollar on this uptrend right now, since Jerome Powell announced interest rates were going to rise, you can see we're starting to see continued momentum, new highs today for the DXY. This showing more volatility is going to be bad for traditional markets and the cryptocurrency market. With the US dollar value increasing, the price of the assets in the US dollar decrease. So we want to monitor this. And so the S&P 500 is going to be the first indicator of how markets are truly reacting to this. So far, we're just sitting at new all-time highs for the S&P 500, and that's allowing Bitcoin to really keep itself at that $34,000 level, I believe. But we're really coming towards a point of ultimatum, and we're going to talk about what to look for in the micro timeframes to confirm whether or not this is going to be a successful rescue operation. So you guys are watching the Snipers channel. My name is Naeem Al-Obeidi. Remember to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Let's hit 300 likes on this video. I think we hit almost 200 on our last video. We want to hit 100,000 subscribers on the Snipers channel. So let's hit that goal, guys. I know we can do it. We have to work as a community. And so first, when we're talking about the 4 hours, since we're already on here, notice how we do have this candle holding itself above this market structural support level. That's a positive thing. But right now, we're really testing this weekly open and $34,788 level. At any point in time, we could see a lot of volume come in. We've seen a lot of volume come below these major levels at 34,788, and we've yet to see a lot of sell pressure really come in throughout this consolidation. It's on the table. We saw a lot of buyers below 30,000. If we start to see sell pressure, we need to monitor 32,000 in my opinion, and then of course 30,000 below that level. We know there's a lot of volume, and playing this game below 34,000 and 30,000 is very dangerous. You guys know that. And I've been talking about the $34,000 area because there's such a big range here that could take us towards this $26,000 level that we don't want to mess around here. So this is a very large range. We have to be careful. The early signs that this is just a garden variety retest of a breakout level is going to be getting back above 34,788 for the upside. If we start to see hourly and 4-hour candles above this level, then we can really start to get towards this monthly open here at 37,300. That's going to start to change the schematics of the direction of where Bitcoin is headed. Then 38,000 is going to be really the level that we need to conquer, because from there we have a straight shot towards the $41,950 area where we have the 200-day moving average. And we get to this area, we can start assuming that this is the worst of this bear market. And so this is what I'm watching right now. I think 38,000 is going to be tough. I think no matter what happens, this range here, 38,000 and 34,788, it's going to be a good place for us to look at altcoins, because of course there's a lot of opportunities arising while Bitcoin is consolidating, as the market has always done. When Bitcoin consolidates, altcoins start to move, right? So I think we're really at a critical point. When we look at what's happening to Ethereum, this is going to lead a lot of the other altcoins. We're seeing strength. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 daily candles already in green. We tested 1760. Below this was the previous all-time high. We got our entries here. We're heading towards this previous weekly open. Notice how we've yet to get above it. I told you guys that's the most important level here at 2240. There's a reason that the candle high is 2245. And so we get above this previous weekly open. That's a 20% door to the monthly open at 2,700 for Ethereum. Let's really monitor this, because the Ethereum to US dollar price is also showing strength in comparison to the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, because you can see similar price action here getting towards this previous weekly open. We break above 65,000 Satoshis. I'm telling you guys, when we first did that, we saw a massive run up here, and that's why Ethereum, over 20% to the upside from the first time we broke over 65,000 Satoshis. We get above that level, there's a possibility we head straight towards 86,000 Satoshis. So this is going to be a very interesting time. The total cryptocurrency market cap chart sitting at the 200-day moving average. Nothing to really look at here. The weekly chart, of course, we want to get towards this 20-week moving average, but that's why I've been watching altcoins. You can see we're maintaining all candles above the major structural support and the 20-week moving average sitting at home base. This is the most bullish chart in crypto, as I talked about yesterday. I'm expecting some upside here. Let's watch some altcoins, because that's going to be a huge, huge opportunity into Q3 and Q4 of this year. We go into the Bitcoin dominance chart, still starting to show a little bit of weakness, slowing down from the initial fear that we saw, where we saw a lot of capital flow back into Bitcoin. But the real fundamentally sound altcoins were doing well. Traditional markets, we do want to address this DXY. We continue to push up above 92.62. That's where I'm going to start getting a lot more cautious when it comes to any markets, not just the cryptocurrency market, but traditional markets, even precious metals. With gold back at 1770, we're seeing a pullback. The S&P 500 is the only market just breaking through new all-time highs on a daily basis. Obviously not as significant of the type of returns you'll see in the cryptocurrency market, but if the S&P 500 starts to lag, I think that's going to happen if the 92.62 level breaks for the DXY. This is a rocket that's just starting to launch. We want to monitor that, because S&P 500 coming back down towards the 50-day moving average with Bitcoin at the $34,000 level, that's not the best scenario. We want to see Bitcoin get towards a different zone so we can have a little bit more safety. And with gold, you can see we're really testing this support. If this breaks, we come straight to 1,700. So we want to monitor this. This is not a bad thing, though. It shows confidence with institutions putting their money in other places like traditional markets, maybe other commodities. But gold coming down is not a bad thing. That's showing more confidence in other markets. So we're going to watch what's happening. If you want to win Principles by Ray Dalio, one of my favorite books on value investing, comment below, share this video, and you'll have a chance to win. I'm going to pick a winner. John R., he was the first comment yesterday. You said, nice. Send me a message on Instagram. Link is in the description below. You won a book. If you want to win a book, once again, comment below, share this video. Principles by Ray Dalio, one of my favorite books on value investing. Thank you all for tuning into the Snipers channel today. Until next time, Snipers out.